Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll catch you around. Alright, you're watching Smartphone Backward.
Volume 2, Microsoft, and less is more. In this second installment of Smartphone Patent Wars, I'm going to outline the current lawsuit in the International Trade Commission court between Microsoft and Motorola Mobility. Now, currently Microsoft and Motorola Mobility are fighting a legal battle in the ITC. That's a pretty high up their court. Something interesting about the International Trade Commission. During a case, after they've heard all the lawyers and the testimony, but before they pass down their final judgment, which then becomes the law, the ITC gives an official initial decision, which basically outlines how the ITC will proceed in the lawsuit. It's like a rough draft of the judgments that they're going to hand down resulting from the lawsuit. Back to Motorola and Microsoft. On October 1st of last year, Microsoft slapped Motorola Mobility Incorporated with a patent infringement lawsuit in the ITC. Then December 20th of last year, the ITC hands down its initial decision. Now, in the initial decision, of the 9 original patent infringements that Microsoft claimed, Motorola was found guilty of only 1 infringement. And then on December 25th of last year, everyone wore their Christmas sweaters. Hey guys. Aww. Then on January 5th of this year, Microsoft and Motorola Mobility disclosed their thoughts on this initial ruling. Now, believe it or not, neither Microsoft nor Motorola Mobility liked the ruling. Essentially, they both told the ITC that, hey, your initial decision, it sucks. Motorola, well, turns out they didn't even contest the infringement that they were found guilty of, but they just said, hey, there's no U.S. market for the infringing product, and since the ITC only has jurisdiction over the U.S., you're out of your league here, so hey, forget about it. And Microsoft, well, they said, what? Out of 9 initial patent infringements that we filed, you only found Motorola Mobility guilty of 1? Now, this is where I think things get a little interesting. Some backstory here. So during the trial, Microsoft accused Motorola Mobility of wide-scale patent infringement. But during the trial, Microsoft dropped 3 of the 9 patent infringements from the lawsuit. Wait, what? So they were claiming wide-scale infringement, but at the same time, they were removing claims from their own lawsuit. Now, usually companies want to get in as many patents into a lawsuit as possible so that they can, throw as much ammo at the enemy as possible. Just like the kid with the most snowballs in a snowball fight will usually win. Instead of getting more snowballs here, though, Microsoft is streamlining with less snowballs. Now, fewer snowballs with more power is more effective than just lots of snowballs. Their method of giving more power to each patent is actually pretty bold, I think. Microsoft flat out told the ITC, hey, this is, even by the standards of the Commission, a complicated case involving sophisticated computer technology. I mean, this is stuff that the ITC sees all the time, and Microsoft is like, it's like they're saying, hey, you're Judge Judy, come on, figure it out already. So Microsoft goes on to say, instead of developing its own operating system technology and making similar investments as Microsoft, Motorola has chosen to stand on the shoulders of Microsoft's patented inventions, and that Motorola Mobility is wholesale copying Microsoft. Moreover, if you can't see our point, then the Commission would effectively limit itself to addressing unfair competition only in simple cases involving simple products, 1 or a few patents, and relatively small domestic investments. But limiting the scope and reach of the Commission's powers to domestic industries is plainly inconsistent with the Commission's charter and with the public interest. This is kind of like saying, Microsoft is saying to the ITC, hey, if you're the guys that are supposed to be fixing the potholes in the road, you're really not. You're almost making it worse. So you're probably saying, this is interesting and all, but hey, Ryan, what do I think about all this? Well, I think it's actually pretty awesome. This is why I like what Microsoft is doing. They're taking a different tact, and they're actually being kind of creative. They're trying to change the legal system and give smaller numbers of patents more reach, more range, if you will. So they're also saying to the ITC, hey, your rules, they're lame. It'd be like if you or I gets pulled over for speeding, and the cop goes to give us the ticket, and we say, hey, you know what, dude, I'm not going to take that ticket. You shouldn't even be here. You should be doing something productive or interesting or good with my tax dollars. You should be, I don't know, building a park or something. So you know what? you can take that speeding ticket and shove it. And I think that's rad. So thanks for watching. Sorry I got a little bit long this week, but big thanks to Florian Mueller at Foss Patents. Pretty much all the stuff that I said here was kind of a wholesale copying of his views and what he's reported on and Floss Patents at these blogs. Thank you.